seam. Yeah, I'm on my side seam. So what that means is don't rock to the back and don't rock forwards. You're on the side seam of your clothes. And this arm you can do what you want. I find it really comfortable just to bend the elbow there. I'm going to take my top arm, so it's my left. Oh, and bend at your knees, please, so that your knees are in line with your hips and then your feet are in line with your knees. So I've got this nice 90-degree angle. Yeah. And then that just allows the low back to lengthen and there's no kind of funniness going on there. I'm going to take my top hand and I'm going to place it really high up on my ribs. Yep, so the elbow points up. I'm kind of almost on, you know, the side of my chest here. Yeah. So the palm has got my ribs more or less. If that, for any reason, that doesn't feel very comfortable, I mean, it's going to feel strange, but if for any reason that feels really not doable for you, what could you do? You could I guess you could let the elbow come back a little bit, but if you can go up there, go up there. Yep. I'm not lifting the shoulder unduly up towards my ear, but it will come up a bit because I've got my hand quite high up my ribs. Yep. So if you're okay with this, everyone all right with this? Yeah, I'm going to get up so that I can talk you through it because I can keep a better pace rather than being in it. The only last thing I'll say about this is that as you're lying on your side, you're underneath ribs and you're underneath connective tissue, soft tissue, which is everything that isn't bone. Let that sort of drape over the blanket. So the tendency is to kind of lift up because you've got this foreign body, but just let it kind of go and let it just drape over this rolled up blanket. And even this arm and this hand sort of situation that you've got, just let the hand drop down into the ribs so that, unusual as it might be, it doesn't, you know, you're not holding, you haven't got any holding patterns. Does that make sense? So I'm going to get up, but you stay down. And then close your eyes. And I'm going to through something, and I want you to do it, try and do it in a really peaceful way. And let me talk you through it before you do it, please. So we're going to be holding the breath. What holding the breath isn't is it isn't a and going into panic. Yeah, it's just we're going to breathe in and then we're going to hold the breath. So it would maybe be a little bit like this. I'm going to breathe in for let's breathe in for 4. I think, can everyone breathe in for 4? Yeah. All right, you'll wave at me if you can't. Yeah, so we're going to breathe in for 4. We're going to make our exhale just a little bit longer. So let's breathe out for 5. Yeah, let's do that. And after we've breathed in, we're going to hold the breath. And then you're going to contract your ribs as if you've made a cough. Yeah, you know that coughing action, and it just sort of contracts the ribs a bit. So you're going to do that, but you're not going to cough, but it's that kind of contraction of the ribs. You're going to hold it there, and then you're going to exhale. So I'll say that again. You're going to inhale, and you're going to hold the breath, and then imagine that you're coughing, so you contract the ribs. And then you're going to exhale for a little bit longer, and then we go around again. Okay? So take a breath out. And then very slowly inhale, let the belly rise for 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath, contract the ribs, do it peacefully. And now exhale, let the belly fall. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath really peacefully. Contract the ribs as if you've just coughed. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And could you carry on by yourself so that I can start to talk over your breath and just make it really peaceful? Is there anyone that doesn't understand this or that needs more help? Give me a little wave. No? Yeah, it's all quite doable, isn't it? If you can, have your hands right on your ribs up here rather than the waist, that top hand, as high as you can possibly get it and still kind of